I've been on the school board 7 years, and I've been on it because I'm really passionate about education. Education means everything to a child, to a community, to family members, and deserves all of our support. It is the only way for every single child to have a chance to be American dream. And so, and it's not just K-12 education, that's what I do, but there's higher education. $80,000 debt. Higher education is crucial to our country, not just to the students, but we have to be able to compete across the world, and we have to have an educated workforce. It's important to our own children so that they have the ability to have jobs in the future. And, this session, my opponent had an opportunity to vote on a bill that was going to stop those raising tuition rates, the skyrocketing rates. And you know what my opponent said? He voted no. He voted no. So that's education. But on the school board, I also deal with all those other issues that we're facing every day. And I know how important jobs and living wages are to people, and how hard they can be to come by. And I know that every time we have to work on an out because our school district has to make cuts, that I've impacted a family and I've impacted a community. Because our friends all know something that when we all do better, we all do better. But in fact, the opposite is also true. And when one person does worse, we all do worse. And so it's really crucial to be building the economic base in our state so that we don't have these issues. And again, my opponent had the opportunity this year. He had the opportunity to vote on a transportation bill. He had that opportunity twice. And that transportation bill helps not only our roads and moving goods and services and providing good roads for you, but it also rebuilt our infrastructure and it would have provided any number of jobs. And you know what? He voted twice on that bill? My opponent voted no. Yeah, twice. So then we come to health care. Another really pressing issue, and yet I see it. As a school district, we haven't been able to keep up with the increasing costs. Every year, our employees pay more and more of their health care. Every year, even if their wages go up, their take-home goes down. And that just isn't right. In our country, health care should be available to all. It needs to be affordable. It needs to be portable so that you have it even when you leave your job, and it needs to take care of you even if you've been sick before. Yeah. Yeah. And again, one of the things we have to do is find a system that keeps it affordable for all. People who are in small groups, people who have individual policies, are penalized every time someone gets sick, and they're penalized tremendously. And so we need to enlarge the risk pool. And we had an opportunity to do that for state school district employees this year. And you know what my opponent voted when that bill came up? My opponent voted no. Yeah? And then we had 2 different bills that came up to bring more kids into health insurance, to make more kids are covered, to make sure more kids are covered. And my opponent voted no. So we need to be electing public servants who will be helping Minnesota and then bring this back to central Minnesota as well. Anyway, just a little of my background. I grew up in Illinois, and I moved to California when I was 16. Some people think that would be heaven. I came back to Minnesota when I was 22, or came to Minnesota the first time when I was 22. Coming back to the Midwest was breathing again. But coming to Minnesota was coming home. This has been a state I have loved from the day I've been here. It was a state that really believed in the common good, in fair play and fair taxes. And it was during the recession that I came here. And Minnesota took that time to invest in education, in infrastructure, and in the quality of life. And you know, it worked for us. Our income went up from the middle level of the United States up to one of the top states in the country. Our unemployment decreased greatly. And along with that, then we ended up with great education, great parks, great roads. And you need someone again to keep raising mind and believe in the common good. And I'm asking you not only to elect me, but I will be part of a solution. And we need solutions for tomorrow that bring a brighter tomorrow. We don't need solutions for tomorrow that are going to for today that are going to indent our kids tomorrow. We can't use that as our basis for solutions. So we need a group of people working hard to design solutions. And if you believe in the common good, and if you believe in fair taxes, fair play, if you believe in education, and if you believe that people should not be making choices between food and medicine, then it's time to do something. And we really need you to be doing something. So I'm asking you to please walk with us, call with us, work for your vision of Minnesota. It's our vision of Minnesota. Join with us. It's crucial that you do that. And so this hopeful and exciting year, please join us.